Tommy Robinson was transferred to a closed wing in prison after authorities received reports that he had a mark on his head and was at risk of being killed by an inmate serving a life sentence, according to the High Court's testimony. Robinson, whose actual name is Stephen Yaxley-Lennon, is currently serving an 18-month sentence for contempt of court due to violating an injunction. On Thursday, his legal team argued in the High Court that he should be permitted to challenge his segregation from other inmates at HMP Woodhill in Milton Keynes, citing a noticeable deterioration in his mental health. The Ministry of Justice, MoJ, opposes this claim, asserting that it is not a viable argument and that Robinson's isolation was necessary due to threats against his safety, including potential assaults by other inmates for Qdus. In written statements, Tom Cross, representing the MoJ, mentioned that after Robinson was sentenced last October, he was sent to HMP Belmarsh, where he reported a conflict with Islam followers on his first day. He was then relocated to HMP Woodhill on November 1st, but the prison received intelligence regarding threats to him, leading to his placement in a closed wing inaccessible to other prisoners. Mr. Cross explained, HMP Woodhill received multiple intelligence reports indicating a real risk to the claimant, including plots by 2 inmates to attack him for notoriety, as well as information suggesting he had a mark on his head and would be killed by a lifer if placed in a normal wing. He noted that Robinson remains in the closed wing, described as a temporary arrangement until he can be transferred to a different wing currently undergoing maintenance. He emphasized that the significant risks to Robinson's safety and the prison's order required his continued isolation, which will be reviewed. Mr. Cross also stated that they explored other prison options but found no alternative that could manage the risks to Robinson and maintain order better than the current arrangement. He mentioned that Robinson's segregation was more permissive than usual, allowing him access to a laptop, the ability to send and receive numerous emails, and 3 hours of gym time daily. Robinson was imprisoned last October by Mr. Justice Johnson after admitting to 10 violations of a High Court order from 2021, which prohibited him from making defamatory statements against a Syrian refugee who had successfully sued him. He is scheduled for release from HMP Woodhill on July 26 and appeared via video link on Thursday wearing a grey jumper. His barrister, Alistair Williamson KC, said that in February, Robinson requested a transfer to an open prison, expressing that the solitary confinement is destroying my mind. Robinson voiced concern about the long-term effects of his ongoing isolation, stating, "I feel I am being provoked to react. I want to leave prison mentally well, not mentally broken." In a separate complaint submitted last month, he claimed that his continued isolation was politically motivated due to my activism and beliefs.